No, you just did that for spite. I know that.
No, I didn't do it for spite.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. All them cars, all them.
There was nowhere to park. There was nowhere to park when I came up. And I was like,
You need to go up. Ain't nobody park on that side.
along the fence, there was nowhere to park. All the way at the end. I was trying to park right up in here.
Oh, come on now.
Let's go on. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr.
All I want to say is, and what you gentlemen saying, and I respect everybody in here. Some of y'all been here a long time. I understand the frustration. I'm new here. I left Shaker to come here. I came here because it was an all-black city. For me, I can't find it. I've been all over the world. I just left Jamaica. I ain't getting to that, but I go there because it's all black. Hey man, it's just who I am. I'm all right with me. But in my opinion, I'm new here. Everybody is. But from what I've seen, being here, I agree with the lady and the young man. It's too much nitpicking. I came here when they put Gary Norton in. When I came in this city, everybody was pushing. I ain't gonna say everybody, but all I heard is, he gonna be our man. The man wasn't in there 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. I'm new here. I ain't got no bias. I have no allegiances. I just moved here because everybody was black. I was there to shake. I leave homes. If you irritate me, I'm not gonna pay a lot of money and you don't like me. I don't need you. My children grown now. See you. I can live in any ghetto. I'm from Garden Valley. I can live in any ghetto. When I go to Jamaica, I go to Kingston, the ghetto. Everybody know me. He's in the ghetto. But listen, my point is, I watched them praise this young man. City Council, Channel 9, everywhere I went. Gary Norton, Gary Norton. I met him. I said, man, that was a cold trick y'all pulled on the last man. I said, but when you get in, hey, I told that man. He know it. I said, but I'm coming to the city and you gonna help me with these youth. That's all I said to the man. And that's what I'm living today, because I live what I say. But my point is, immediately as they put him in, they flipped on him. I understand it, man. To this day, a lot of this stuff is witch hunting Gary Norton. He's just one little man, trying to do like my man said, live, keep his life, and everything go wrong is his fault. How can one man in a 3.3 square, I don't know the population, be responsible for all the problems? It's impossible.
Okay.
Just my opinion. I don't know the man personally.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Listen, before we move on, Law Director, do you have anything else on your bankruptcy?
No, we responded to all the questions. I do know that at this point, the ball is in the court of City Council.
Okay. Is there any more questions on the bankruptcy issue,
No.
Councilman Martin, Council President Wheeler?
No.
Okay. So we can move on from the bankruptcy. I'm really trying to move this meeting on.
I just want to say,
Please
City
go ahead.
Council, you should do it.
Thank you. Okay, so updates on some of the other programs. The Good Ambassador program, many of you may have heard or saw us over the weekend cleaning up Euclid. We started at the beginning of Euclid, at the beginning of East Cleveland, as you come out of Euclid, which is Belvoir, Ivanhoe, and we picked up papers along Euclid, both sides, all the way up to Shaw. We spent a little over 2 hours, maybe 20 people, a number of youth. I was actually surprised to see so many youth came out. And Walter Milton, he made it happen.
The voices.
Voices made it happen. Joey was ear to ear smile. I was ear to ear smile. City donated the use of city van, and we're going to be doing more.
That's how we started.
Of that.
That's how we got the leases.
Yeah.
Remember we was out there cleaning up.
That's right.
All them streets. Right. When them 4 girls got killed, it's on YouTube.
Right.
We was upset again. We just started cleaning up. We cleaned up Page, all of it down. That's how I even got to meet him. Mike Smith didn't know he was in. I ain't know nobody again. We was just proactive. Right. No money, upset. We just started cleaning up. It led to the next thing. The USDA showed up and bam.
See, that's beautiful. And,
that's how it happened.
As council, we're still throwing things back and forth on how to recognize and how to show our appreciation for good neighbors like Voices. And I'd love to find out more about what Mr. Irby and his organization is doing to better the city, because we like to recognize their efforts and other people's efforts, Councilman Martin, as they're trying to help this city, move the city forward, whether it's patching potholes, boarding up houses, cutting grasses, right? Especially when they come in front of council, and we know they want to help because they're saying we believe they want to help. So we want to recognize them helping. Okay, so that's the good neighbor. East Cleveland Schools, we're still working on the joint beautification project. We're trying to solicit grant.
Home Depot, Lowe's,
Yeah.
Dayglow, to donate materials, paints and things. That's in the process. Now, with the students, we're at a standstill with Cleveland Schools right now.
East Cleveland.
East Cleveland Schools. We missed the deadline for the summer program project, so we're looking at some other options to get students involved, for the summer, hopefully.
Are they gonna ride around tearing up everything? Nothing to do.
Gotta get them, keep them
Gotta
busy.
keep them busy, man.
Yeah.
That's me.
Vice President King, I don't wanna brag or anything, but
We want you to
some
brag.
of you know that, my Girl Scout troops, usually plant flowers
Awesome.
and those
See,
red flowers that,
and we would like to recognize, because when people come in, they see that's beautiful.
You just had a good idea earlier about asphalt. I would, if you said I had the asphalt, come out and help, badge stand on my truck, I'll be out there. I mean, I think incorporating the citizens a little more in the understanding of what it takes to get it done will give them better understanding. They'll stop complaining. We'll come out and be on this hot asphalt for a minute, and then you'll understand what it takes. But as long as you can sit here with conjecture and false theories in your mind and find 2, 3 people to pump your head up, and you're just causing more problems, more problems, more problems, not one solution. Show me one solution. Problem, just sitting around waiting on a problem. Where's the solution? Why you ain't picking up no paper? Why you ain't walking down the streets mentoring the kids? Why ain't you helping the elderly with their grocery bags when they're struggling? Show me that, then I'll listen to you. Other than that, leave me alone. I don't care who you are.
Thank you,
There's
Ben.
too much you can do that don't take money
That's
to be
right.
complaining all the time.
Right. Special Purpose Grant 33. We're just leaving this on here. We're still hoping to move this thing forward to try to get some of those funds released again. It's over 300,000. Councilman Martin is on board. You know, he reached out to Marsha Fudge's office and talking with people there. So, you know, good luck with that. Anything that I can do or council can do to help, we're willing to help us. We've been working on this for too long now.
Right, the money's there, I was amazed that it was there. And you gotta go through the mayor, it's out there, you know. I guess what kind of bothered me, to be more positive, is that I have been raising it for years to different administration, not just Gary Norton. I said, what's going on with this special purpose grant? You know, I bring it up every time we do the budget. And the mayors would, just before Gary Norton would say, well, we're gonna look into it. They never looked into it. Okay, so now it's there, and he basically, in a letter that I passed out to show how we can get it, I think the Urban League, University Hospital, and can get our people jobs. That's essential. I gave one to the mayor, and maybe it was an oversight, but I'm going to say it. When he left it there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's right there. I picked it up and put it in my briefcase. He left out of here, and then take $340,000 job training program. So you know, and our problem is much bigger than him, but it caught my attention and just hit home to me. I said, you know, from time I've been asking about that grant. Every time that grant comes up, I say, what's going on? So I took it upon myself, and you helped a little bit, to call, and I pressed him about it. I said, I need an answer. And I kept calling, and he got tired of me calling. And then he said, the money's there. And then he said, this is how to do it. So we got to work together, but people got to do their part too. I really feel, I don't mind doing it, but I feel it was the administration's responsibility to look into that money, not mine. But it's done. So go ahead.
Just a tidbit on that one.
Okay.
That was passed out of Congress, and Council President, you can help me with this. It was passed in Congress years ago, over 20 years ago, and she said it was part of some pork belly legislation hidden in some big number that Congress did. So because of the way it was done, it can't be undone.
Right.
So that money, it can sit there another 20, 30, 40 years until we come up with a program to spend it down. Now the trick has been getting that money so that it can be reappropriated or reused somewhere else, and they always come back because of the way it was put in and allotted. It can't be changed.
Right.
So
Because
because
gotta be
remember,
job training, that's the bottom line.
Mothers and children, right?
mothers and children, remember we went down there with Melran.
Okay.
We came back with a list of streets that
Okay.
we wanted
Right,
fully
I remember
repaired.
that, right.
He had the money that was required. It wasn't even spending the entire 300 and something. And they're like,
No, we can't use it for that?
we can't change it,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, good luck, and like I say, good luck to us because we're still working on it collectively. Okay, Community Development Block Grants 2016 Fiscal Action Plan, that's, I don't know why that's here, we can probably take that off. Is there something I need to mention on that?
You said you would mention a blurb about it.
Okay, yes, thank you. So this is the meeting that the Community Development Director holds every year. And this year I think he has 3 meetings. He had one at the library, and in years past, he used to have one at Helen S. Brown. He would invite the residents out, and he would give you these pillars in which to think about where the community wanted to see the Community Development Block Grant money spent as we apply for, bring down the money, and then expend it. And then he asked for input from the community residents, which we gave him from a community resident standpoint. He put it into the budget, into the plan, and it's now in the plan that we passed. So he does this every year, and he will be doing it, I believe this happens in the fall. So look for it again in the fall. And again, the residents do get to weigh in on where they would like to see some of this money spent.
How much is in that grant? Can you recall? Okay, it's usually around $1 million, a little over.
It's a couple million, and some of it was for paint, housing rehab, emergency repair. I think it was another one. So the different lines. The home program was in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. We got remarks of the public on here, but you know, since we have an open format, kind of let you talk as we go along. Is there anyone else that has any other comments they'd like to share? Anything else they'd like to say? Ball director,
I forgot a problem that just rose a few hours ago. The county prosecutor called me and said that there were 3 of our former police officers that had gotten the city some money through their illegal efforts. And now that they have been convicted, one of the persons who they unlawfully convicted, who had his conviction overturned last month, the lawyer and he want the money that the city confiscated from him back, and they'll be filing an action against us in the amount of $75,000, but I think we spent the money on a couple of police cars. And so what we have, I met with my law department this afternoon, right after we got the news. The county prosecutor's team was still on the line, and what we developed with them is that we are going to have to, tomorrow we're going to have to start working immediately on freezing their pensions so that we can get the money out of their pensions. Since they were peace officers, there is a statute that says that you can, retrieve the pension money from wrongdoers. So that's what we're going to try to do. But otherwise, the guy's lawyer is going to sue us for $75,000.
But if I'm understanding you correctly, because of the pension and the way that whole thing's set
Right,
up,
we have to work on it immediately because we have to get the money 30 days after their conviction, which is only giving us like a couple weeks of a window.
okay. Well, if there's anything council can do to help with that,
We do what
yeah,
we
if there's any
need to
type
do,
of
but
legislation.
that's
anything like
another
that.
creditor
Yeah.
that has just arisen this afternoon
Wow.
that I have forgotten to mention.
So, I appreciate that. Mr. Struthers, you're going to close out. What can you say positive about the city today?
Can I say positive?
Yeah.
That these safety officers are putting their lives in jeopardy in a city that doesn't have any insurance on their vehicles. That they go to the border
Let me
and
ask you a
chase us.
question. Let me ask you a question. When you say they don't have insurance,
They don't have insurance.
on the vehicles that are financed or leased,
No, they do not have insurance.
how do you know that?
Because I know they don't have insurance. They did not file any records to put the money in the state. So please don't play. Let me proceed.
Nobody's trying to play you. I'm just asking you a question.
Every one of these police cars, when they do all these checks, the guys are coming through in roughnecks, beating our people, and they're having fun. Because the police have to stop their cars at all these. They can't go across.
They can't go out.
They cannot go across. They cannot.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh, you
Maybe
don't?
there's a liability
That doesn't
issue.
sound-
Yeah. Once there's a felony has been committed, and it is the greatest
They are.
felony one,
They
felony
are.
two, they can go here to China if they're going after somebody. Just
No.
shot another cop or something.
That's
They
if
gonna
they're,
stop at the border.
that's if their car
No.
is good. But they don't have insurance. They're driving.
Are you referring to a news story that one of the city workers, the insurance left from the city? From Kaiser Permanente?
Couple of steps.
Make a motion that we
Okay.
adjourn.
Yes.
So moved
We
on
don't
the
have-
motion that we
That's what they
adjourn.
want you to do.
All in favor, all in
And
favor,
that's
say
the
aye.
truth.
Aye.
Aye, aye, go ahead. So,
Thank you, everybody.